I'm standing up because I got a different camera. So I am back today to review some new hair. I am still working on my recording spot, so for now you're just gonna see me in front of this blank wall right here at my house, and at least we have a camera and a little stand, thing going on instead of me sitting in front of my MacBook. So real quick, I wanted to come to you guys and just do my initial review of this hair, and I'm very selfish, so my reason for doing it tonight is because one, there's no kids at home, so I don't have to make sure anybody's being quiet, and two, so that I can straighten this hair tomorrow. But I did want to show you guys my hair in its natural state, which is something a lot of times I don't do because I like to curl my hair and do the same thing. So figured I'd switch it up. Instead of coming to you guys with my hair all curled the same way that I always do, I will do it this way. So here we go. This hair came from whitelabelhair.com. If you follow Malibu Dollface, I know I mentioned him in my first look of the Armenian hair. I do. So I saw that he had this hair and it was absolutely gorgeous. He had some some Eurasian Exotic Wave, and I was like, hey, I'm all about the Eurasian. I had the Princess Hair Shop Eurasian for my wedding, which I had for over a year. Still have it, still love it. So I was like, let me go ahead and branch out. Try a different company, see how I really like this. And I went over to their website and they had some kind of sale bundle deal going on, which was really, really affordable. I do think those prices have left now, but I did get my hair for, I think, $410 total. So I'm gonna get into all the specs, but it was really affordable, very cost efficient. So I went ahead and I ordered it so I could try it out for you guys and try it for truth. He even did a video about, some people believe in that gurus sometimes give a better review than, the normal average Joe who buys the hair, and that, some companies may send better hair out to gurus. I haven't had that experience yet. I've actually generally loved most hair that I've gotten, but I decided to try it for truth and go ahead and bring it to my subscribers, however few of you there are. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know I have in a silk-based closure, which I think is only 12 inches in the front. And then I have an 18, 20, 22, which if you've watched any of my videos, that's kind of my go-to length. I'm only 5 foot tall, so I can't do anything longer than that. Never expect me to come on here with 30 inches. So I have this hair in now, and I've had it in for about a week and a half, I want to say. I have really enjoyed it. And I'm going to get into, the specifics and whatnot and all of that, so forth. But the first thing I do want to say is that it took me a really long time to get this hair. That's probably my biggest complaint, and I don't know how much of it has to do with the bad climate that's going on over on the East Coast. I'm here in California, so we don't even have a winter really. We're going through a drought. But it did take a really long time for me to get this hair. I ordered it, and I don't think I got it until maybe 2 weeks later, which is kind of unheard of. A lot of times. I do know they were having an issue. I don't know if they really anticipated the amount of orders they were going to get once they did have Malibu go ahead and review this hair. And I also saw recently that they are out of stock at this point. So hopefully by the time that I get this all edited, uploaded, they've got new hair over there, honey, and you can go ahead and order you some. But when I did order it, the first thing is I got a confirmation email through PayPal, which is cool. And then I did not get a tracking number, and so my hair was pretty much almost here. Like, it got here 2 days after I got the tracking number. So that is one thing that I would say is a con. I don't know about you, but I put my hard-earned coins out there, and I'm like, where's my hair? So, it's not even an issue. I went ahead and just threw on my Armenian Exotic Wave, which that review is also going to go up probably about the same time as this because my computer went through some life issues, and we got that together. So that'll be up too, honey, finally. And so I was kind of upset because I was like, okay, I have other hair. I'm obviously not pressed for more hair, but it's just one of those things where you put your money out there and you are waiting for something to come. So it can be kind of stressful. And I know there are social media accounts were inundated with messages after messages, people being like, I purchased my hair on Thursday, when is it coming? I don't have a tracking number, I don't have a confirmation, I don't have this, how do I get a refund? So I tried to kind of just err on the side of, I know it's coming. I saw other people who had already gotten their hair commenting, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to chill, I'm going to wait. But that is the one downside. As far as their customer service is concerned, I did send an email once because I had some issue with my card where I had to place the orders on 2 different days or whatever, which isn't a big deal. And I had sent an email just to see if they were in the same package or, you know, if they were going to come separately, which they ended up coming separately, but I never got an email back. But like I said, there's, you know, snowstorms galore going on over there, something I might not never know nothing about, so I'm not going to talk about that. And on social media, they did actually get back to me eventually, because I left a comment and just said, you know, I had a question, I sent an email, whatever, towards the end, and they did comment back on that. Okay, so something I'm not used to yet is camera dying. So we are back. But as I was saying, I think they just weren't ready for the amount of orders that they got at that time. I just don't think that they were prepared for the influx of business. Which is fine. I mean, they seem like they're growing. They only have like 8,000 followers or something like that. So I let that go with a grain of salt, because when I got my hair, honey, it was gorgeous. And I mean, gorgeous. So the bundle deal that I got the 18, 20, and 22. It was $255. I buy all of my hair, even my Princess Hair Shop hair, because I do know now that A Beautiful Disaster blog is live. You guys know that Jasmine is a contributor, and so trust me, everything I've ever said about them is still true. I still pay for my hair, honey. It doesn't matter. So I paid $255 for the bundles, and then the closure was another $135. I think shipping, since I had to do 2 separate shippings, was like $10 each. So altogether $410 if you just did that math. I don't know, maybe I'll write it inside. So I think that sale has gone away. Hopefully their prices haven't gone up too much. But I do know they were out of stock the last time I checked their Instagram. So to talk about the hair. So when it comes in a very uniform pattern. And so I was a little bit concerned at first, because when I saw Malibu's, his was all fluffed out and big and gorgeous, honey. And so I was, but I ran my fingers through it. It was very nice. The only concern I did have, the ends were a little dry when it first came, which I don't like dry ends. I will snip, snip, cut, cut. It'll be a 20-inch real fast. So I was kind of disappointed with that. But then when I got the closure, which I didn't get, I think I got the hair on a Friday, and then the closure came to my job on Monday, which was weird. They used 2 different shipping addresses. Like I said, I think whoever was over there is just frazzle-dazzle right now. So we're going to give them a little credit on that. But the hair came to my job, the closure, and I got the silk base closure, which this was my first silk base closure. I've used a lot of lace closures, and honey, this closure was nice. It's free part. Obviously it has lace on the bottom, and I do have some pictures, so I will try to insert them in the video, probably here. When I got it, I went ahead and, looked it over. It was very well structured. The only complaint I would have is that it has the lace on the base of it. And so the lace went a little further than the silk, which is, probably normal. I don't have, like I said, any other silk-based closures to compare it to, but there was like baby hairs and stuff on the lace. Well, obviously I want the silk base so that I don't have to bleach knots, camouflage, all of those kinds of things. So I was, kind of irritated, because I had to go ahead and go in and snip that front lace off, and also the baby hairs and everything that was going on in the front. So here you'll see I have my perimeter out, like just the bare minimum of my front hairline, so that my hair doesn't look crazy. And I have my hair kind of flipped over today, which I'm not about to change. I'm not parting it so I can do a video. So I will show you though in the closure, like you can see scalp probably there, and it looks very, very, very similar to my own scalp color. I did add a little bit of concealer, just because I like to do all my makeup, honey, and once you do, your contour and everything, your skin color on your face could be like 2 and 3 different shades, and so I just had to kind of line up that part and stuff. But I did take a picture and I put it on Facebook, and someone instantly messaged me and was like, "Is that your hair in the front? Like, what? You blended?" I'm like, "No, not that I have bad, back to Africa hair, but no, that's not my hair. It's a closure." And they said it looked flawless. It looked like it was growing right out of my head. So I took that as, hey, did its job. It's worth every penny. So the closure was very nice. The hair, I will say, was nice when I got it, but really, really, really freaking nice once I co-washed it. And I co-washed it with the Shea Moisture conditioner. It's the curl conditioner in the like salmon color bottle. I'll probably come back and do my, you know, final review, and I'll show you the products I used on it, what worked and what didn't. The first time that I co-washed it, I used the Tresemme, which our hair contributor on the blog, she saw that I was using that and was like, no, ma'am. So if you guys have that at home, go ahead and throw that out. I guess it's full of alcohol and it breaks down the cuticles of your hair. So thank you, Raven, for helping me out because I was destroying my hair, my weave, all kinds of stuff. Once I did co-wash the hair, I did notice a bit of shedding, which I would say it's always normal to have a little more shedding with a curly hair than you're going to have with a straight hair. That's just a given because, you know, obviously all the hair is like entangled and all that. And so I kind of took that with a grain of salt the first time. I still have gotten a little shedding. I co-washed this morning, so my curls are really defined. And so I did get some shedding when I did co-wash this morning. But like I said, it's expected to have more. I'm able to kind of run my hands through it now. It's been like 12 hours since I co-washed. And I'm not getting any strands or anything like that. And this hair is a big hair, honey. You can definitely get away with 3 bundles. You do not need 4 and 5 and 6. No, no, no. There's a lot of hair involved here. I'm gonna insert pictures, so I guess I'll throw a picture of the wefts in here because I did take a picture of the wefts. I'll also throw in pictures of the bundles as they first came, so I'll go ahead and put those here. And then as far as the texture of the hair, I would say it's definitely a more coarse texture. It's not very like silky and whatever. It's more silky at the roots, I would say, but like as you go down the hair, it's not that silky. It has a lot of body and it has some texture to it. For Valentine's Day, which passed last week, I did blow it out and curl the hair. And that's when I really noticed it does have a lot of texture. It really matches my natural hair texture, which I don't have the same curl pattern, honey, or else what would be the point of a weave? But it did match my texture in the sense of like the feel of it, if that makes any sense. And for those of you who haven't watched my videos before or don't know, my dad is mixed, my mom is black, so I have kind of a funky texture to my hair. It's a little more soft and fine, but it's still got that curl pattern. It's still black hair. So it really had a lot of texture to it even when it was curled. And once I did wash it, obviously it did go straight back to being curly. It didn't lose any of its curl pattern or anything like that. And the ends, as you can see, went back to being very nice once they got a little bit of conditioner on them. I have noticed on the days where, I don't know, I get up very early. I have to take my son to preschool and my other son to kindergarten. So I'm up most mornings at like 5 a.m. The mornings where I do not feel like getting in that freezing cold shower, having wet hair and going out the house at 6 a.m. No. Those are the days where like I get more tangles, I get more shedding, I get more, you know, snags and stuff like that because I'll just like spray it down and go. But when it's co-washed, this hair is nothing but butter. It's very low maintenance, and I will say that co-washing this hair is actually a treat. It's a breeze. The only reason I don't do it daily is just because of the fact, like I said, I leave the house very early, 6 a.m. You don't want to be cold with wet hair. It's just not a good look. So those are the days where I have a little more difficulty out of it. But I have another texture that's very similar to this curl pattern, which is my Malaysian natural wave from All Virgin Hair. And I definitely owe them a review because I've done like several wigs with their hair and I haven't, you know, fully gotten through a review, partly because my computer was not letting me be great, but we got that back together. And that hair has a very similar, you know, really curly curl pattern, but if I don't co-wash that hair in the morning, it's just donezo. Like I might as well just put it in a bun. It's not gonna cooperate. It's not gonna listen. Not to a comb. Not to a taser, honey. It's not doing what I say. And this hair is not like that. So even though, you know, I may get a few more snags or it may feel a little more dry, it's definitely not like that. Like I can pretty much run my fingers through it right now, as you can see. It's very soft, and like I'm just trying not to play in it because it will get really big really fast. And I like the more defined curls. But I mean, altogether, for the week and a half that I've had it, it's been a joy. I'm looking at hair for my vacation because me and my husband are going on our 10-year anniversary trip. Dating, not marriage, because I know if you've watched my married video, you're like, didn't you just get married? No, so we're going on our 10-year anniversary trip this year, and so I was looking at hair that would be good for going down to Mexico, honey, and this is really on my top list of contenders right now. I'm very, very happy with it. And like I said, I will be coming back with a full review because I've only had it for a very short amount of time. I just wanted to come and run through it real quick just in case I don't get to the full review or whatever, because my birthday is coming. I got some of that hair on the way. But so, you know, I just wanted to run through this. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, share it, whatever. Also, don't forget that the blog is live now, so abeautifuldisasterblog.com. If you have any questions for me or anything that you want me to review in the next video, go ahead and send me an email to shanika@abeautifuldisasterblog.com, and I'll go ahead and put that here in the video. And this is all the hair I pulled to the front, just in case you're wondering. I'll also show you where it comes to me on my back. It's down to my hips, if you can see that. Hopefully my camera is, you know, all good and my angle is all right. If not, just so you know, it comes to my hips. I'm 5 foot tall. That's only 60 inches. So 22 is pretty long on me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment box. I'll also leave their Instagram name and website and specs on the hair, just in case you didn't catch that in this long video. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.